Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jazzy. So today we're doing another favorites video. If you are new here, you probably aren't familiar, but every single month I do a favorites video and I accumulate everything that I have loved throughout the month. And this month there was a lot to love, and we are moving on into December, you guys. I seriously can't believe how fast this month has gone by. But let's just hop on into this video, and remember, if you are new here, to hit that red subscribe button, and if you like this video, please like it down below. It really does help my channel, and it means a lot to me. I mean, it just means so much every time I see a new like, and every time I get a new subscriber. All of you mean so much to me. So I'm gonna hop on in and get this thing started for you guys right now. Alright guys, so to start, we're gonna start off with our favorite TV shows of the month. So Dominic and I have still been working our way through The Office. There's 9 seasons and it's just a lot of The Office. But I was able to watch a few shows on my own, and I've had some really good luck with the ones that I've picked out. So I watched The Next Guest with David Letterman, and Kim Kardashian was on it, which was what intrigued me, because honestly the trailer just really like roped me in and made me want to try it, and it was so good. Like, I felt like I learned so much more, and it was very like personal. It felt very like intimate. It was a really good show. That's the only episode I watched, so you guys, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't really had a lot of time on my hands, but I know that the rest of them are probably going to be very good as well, and I plan on watching them in the future. But I highly recommend that episode. If anything, it was just very interesting to get a look at what happened with her when the whole O.J. Simpson trial went on, and also when she was robbed in Paris. I just can't even imagine going through that. So yeah, that was really interesting. I remember seeing it in the news and not really thinking much of it, because I'm not really a Kardashian fan myself. I'll watch the Kardashians if they're on, but they're just not really like my cup of tea. But it was really interesting, and I don't dislike them either. I mean, I'm a big Taylor Swift fan, if you guys don't know. So that's the only thing that I dislike in regards to them, but I'm not gonna write someone off based off of that. I mean, whatever. I cannot be a Kanye fan and still be a Kim Kardashian fan. But even after watching it, I can actually say even more so that I'm not a Kanye fan. You guys will see why if you watch it. He just, I don't know. I don't even know if he was there, to be honest. It was weird because in the beginning they showed the audience with the Kardashians and he wasn't there. I don't know if they photoshopped him in or something. It was a very weird how they like shoehorned him into the scene. But either way, I know there's a lot of Kanye fans out there, and his music's great, and I'm sure he's a great person. I'm not gonna give my opinion. I am a big Taylor Swift fan, so let's just all be real here. That's probably what my opinion is. So on to our next show, which was Dash and Lily. So this just like popped up in my shows that you might like on Netflix. No surprise there, because your girl loves Christmas. And I checked it out, and it's so cute, you guys. So I definitely think you guys should watch it, or at least try it out. But it's just like the cutest little story, and it definitely kept me like involved. And also, like, some of those sitcom-y shows can come off a little bit cheesy, or not, it's not even a sitcom, but some of those like Christmas themed shows can come off cheesier. But this one I thought was really adorable, and yeah, I really liked it. And it's short, it's a short watch, so definitely try it out. So next up, we're moving on to movies. So Dominic and I watched Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse together, and we've watched that like a few times together now, and I really like it. I'm a big cartoon girl. I love cartoons, and it's like a cartoon version, and the animation is amazing. And honestly, like, if I wish I was a comic fan, because I feel like any comic book lover would love this movie, because they bring back all of the different comic book characters and they put them in this movie. And like, if I had grown up watching these characters and then saw them all in the same movie like this, I would think that was so cool. But even being somebody that hasn't, it's a really well done movie and kept my interest the whole time. It's got a really good storyline, and the kid is so stinking cute. And he like sings what's that sunflower, he like sings The Weekend, and it's just so, it's like very modern, and just, I love it. It was a really, really good movie, so I definitely recommend that if you're in a relationship with somebody who likes Spider-Man, or if you just might like Spider-Man yourself, because there's a lot of us out there. Apparently I am one of them. I am a Spider-Man fan. But anyway, on to the next movie, The Christmas Chronicles, and I love that movie. That is like a go-to now for me. It's a Netflix original, and it is about these two little kids who I don't think this is a spoiler, but their dad passes away and they're trying to believe in Christmas again. It's so cute. It's just such a feel-good movie, and yeah, I love it. The little girl in it is the most adorable little thing ever. I'll probably watch it multiple times this Christmas season because it just puts me so in the spirit, and the little girl just reminds me of myself so much because she just believes so hard, and I mean, I do as well. As a grown adult, I'm believing in Santa Claus still, but I just think it's so cute, and it warms your heart to watch. And it's about, so these two like little kids too, they reconnect through like their love, or through like, you'll see. I'm not gonna tell you, but like it's a brother and sister relationship. It's all just very adorable. So highly recommend watching The Christmas Chronicles on Netflix, and I feel like the videography is really good in it as well. And the Santa Claus is cool. He's like a cool, slick Santa. So anyway, on to our next category, buys. So this month I bought a lot of stuff, more than I normally do, you guys, because it's the holiday season, and how can we stop ourselves? So I honestly love every single thing I bought. I bought a bunch of scrunchies, which I've mentioned 1,000,001 times, and I told myself I wasn't gonna mention them to you guys now, because like I was like, I'm not gonna put them for my buys because I talk about them so often already, but here I am talking about them anyway. But I bought these scrunchies, and then I also bought this dental set. Here, I have it here. It's like a dental set where you can like pick at your teeth, I suppose you could say, and I'm obsessed with it. I don't really know if I should be using it, and I should probably Google if like it's okay from like a dentist standpoint for me to be dentaling myself and like scraping at my teeth and stuff, but it's amazing, and it makes my mouth feel so nice, and like it hurts a little bit, but usually like after I do it, it just makes my mouth feel so clean, and then I can use my mouthwash, and I just feel amazing. So highly recommend getting yourself one of those, especially in these times, because none of us want to go to the dentist office right now, I don't think. Dominic has to get his wisdom teeth out shortly, and I'm not looking forward to him going into the dentist office because it's just not the time. It's just not the time to be getting your teeth worked on. So yeah, those are great, and they will keeping your mouth all like, you know, clean if you're not going to the dentist right now because of the season that we're in, you know. And then also, my second buy is this Redken Color Extend Blondage hair shampoo. This stuff is amazing. So I love it. This is like literally all I've been using, and you can't really tell in this video, but you can definitely tell in my men's gift guide if you guys go over and check that out. It kind of gives you more of like a silver tint to your hair, and my mom was telling me, so my mom is actually, she used to be a hairdresser, and she used to work hand in hand with Paul Mitchell, so she knows a lot about this stuff, and she was telling me that this is for like if you have like a brassier hair color, it will dull down that brassy color. So I think that's why it turns my hair a little bit silver, because my hair is like a brassy color, but it's not too brassy. So it turns it like more of a little bit of a silver color, and I think it's so pretty, you guys. I have never loved my hair more, and I was giving Dominic way more credit than I should have because he highlighted my hair, and I just kept like telling him, oh my gosh, this highlight is so amazing. But then when I talked to my mom about it, she was like, oh yeah, that shampoo really does that to your hair. So, I mean, I'm sure my highlight was amazing as well from him, but the shampoo is very helpful in that department as well. Moving on to my favorite foods this month. So we tried this Great Value brand. Like, I know this is like a weird one, you guys, but we tried this Great Value peppermint ice cream. So Great Value is obviously a Walmart brand, and this peppermint ice cream was so yummy, you guys. So you know how you guys might not know this, but I know it because I get it every single year. Publix has this amazing peppermint ice cream, and it's kind of on the pricier side. Well, Walmart's obviously is cheaper, and we tried it and it's good. It's not as good as Publix, but for a budget ice cream, it's very good. The cream tasted good. It was delicious. They also had a couple of different flavors as well. Dominic likes cookies and cream, which we got him, and we loved that too. It was really good, especially for a Walmart brand. You wouldn't expect it to be so delicious, but it was amazing. And then another thing for food is a goulash recipe that I used this month, and it was so delicious. I love goulash, so that is definitely one of my favorite foods we had over the month. And then also I made a hamburger. It was like hamburger soup. That's what it was. It was called hamburger soup, and it was so easy to make. You make it with potatoes. It kind of tastes like a cheesy potato, like a loaded potato soup, but it has hamburger meat in it, obviously, and oh, it was so good. So I'll leave that link below for you guys, and you guys should definitely try it and check it out and see if you guys like it, because it's definitely gonna be a staple in our house now with the potatoes. So yummy. So that is something that was a really good food that we ate. I have been cooking a lot this month because Dominic's been working late, and it has been very unfortunate, but I have liked everything that I've cooked. It's just his cooking is superb. As you guys know, I've talked about it a million times, and I think the only time I would ever use the word superb is if I was talking about Dominic's cooking. But his cooking is just so good, so I do miss it, but I've been making some good things, so that's a plus. And then on to podcasts. So my friend Caitlin brought this podcast to my attention. It is called The Office Ladies, and it is Pam and Angela from The Office, and they talk about each episode. So I started listening to them after we already watched the episodes they're talking about, but I think it'd be really fun to rewatch those episodes and then listen to the podcast afterwards. But it's a really good podcast, and it gives you a lot of really like insider information, and I think it'd be cool for any TV show to do that. Like, I think Friends should do that, like some of the stars from Friends, but I feel like they're a little bit too, like, I feel like a lot of them are, like Jennifer Aniston is not about to sit down and have a podcast about Friends. But either way, great podcast, and great podcast to pair with watching The Office. So if you are deciding to start The Office and you've never watched it before, definitely try to pair it up and watch that with it, because they give so much insight. It's like insider information. It's really fun. And then on to my favorite songs of the month. So I have a lot of actually songs for the month. So one of the ones that I love and that I've had on repeat is called Crazier Things, and it's by Chelsea Cutler and Noah Kahan. I'm not sure how to pronounce his last name, but these are two people I've never heard of. It must have showed up in like my Spotify for you or something like that, but it's such a cute song, and their voices are just like, they're really good together. They like pair really well together, and it's just a beautiful song. So I really love that song, and that's been on repeat. And then also the other day, Dominic showed me this song called I Don't Need You by Asking Alexandria, and Grace Grundy is her name. And the reason that I'm putting this on here is because, first of all, Asking Alexandria, I don't know if that's one person or a band. I'm pretty sure it's a band. I don't know much, you guys. But the lead singer, his voice is beautiful. It's so, like, it's just an amazing voice. And then Grace Grundy, when Dominic showed me it, I thought it was Halsey. When he, like, was playing it, I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't know they did a collaboration. And Dominic was like, no, it's not her. And he's like, I wish that this girl was known as much as her, because this song would be more popular. But her voice, it sounds very similar to Halsey's. It's kind of wild, actually, how similar they sound. One other song he showed me is called Strangers by Theory of a Dead Man, which these are people that I don't listen to on a daily, but I listened to it because he suggested it, and I love it, you guys. It's got like such a good message. It talks about how we've all kind of become strangers, and nobody's acting like neighbors anymore, and that we're dependent on social media following, and it's a very, very in-depth song. And I don't know, I could relate, because it's hard sometimes when you're like, I'm in this business obviously in social media, and I love it, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. I get to inspire people and connect with you guys, and it's an amazing thing to be able to do, but it does it is taxing when you are trying to grow a following and you also don't really like the numbers that are put on things, which is why, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I don't have my subscriber count like out there for you guys to see or anything, because I don't like the idea of numbers. I can express to you guys where I'm at with my followers, but I don't want any of you to feel like a number, so I don't really like to, I hate thinking about numbers, like thinking of the numbers of it, because the comparison game can become really strong for anybody in that situation. And so that song just really kind of hit me, that like, he said something like, if you are, you're either, I don't remember what it is, you're either a following or you're a shadow or something like that. I don't know. You guys will have to listen to it, but it definitely hit a little bit for me because I want to grow my business through here, but I also don't agree with the popularity game of not YouTube necessarily, but like Instagram and like having a following. I don't agree with the popularity game. It's just not for me. I've never been the one to like that. As you guys can tell, I'm kind of open about the way that I am. And I'm not gonna like pretend to be someone I'm not for for the popularity contest. So it was interesting. I really like that song. I'm happy he showed that one to me. And then, moving on to my favorite moment. So we're getting to my favorite part of the video, you guys, and I'm super excited about it because last month I actually didn't do this part of the video, and it was a regret. It was a huge regret of mine that I didn't do this part of the video. So I'm picking back up with it, and I'm going to tell you guys my favorite moment of the month. It was definitely when I released my engagement shoot video for you guys, and the overwhelming amount of support that I got from you guys, and I don't know, I felt reassured in sharing it, and it was definitely something that I was nervous to share, and it was a video that it was a harder one for me to hit post on than my normal, because being vulnerable is not always that easy, but especially in a public setting like this where, you know, anybody can watch my videos, anybody that I went to high school with, anybody that I went to college with, anybody that I knew from, you know, elementary school, anybody that I meet on the street, like, I'm on the internet, so anybody can watch these vulnerable moments that I put out there, and to have such a reassuring, I'm getting emotional, to just be so reassured from you guys, it really meant the world to me that what I was saying was resonating with more than just me, and it made it feel worth it to me to share my story and to share how I was feeling about certain things. It made me feel, yeah, reassured. It just made it was, the reaction from you guys was well worth the risk of everybody seeing me talking about my boobs. So then that also leads me to my favorite comment of the month, and I literally can't choose a comment from this month. It wouldn't even feel right to choose a comment from this month, because the engagement shoot video, like, your comments were very personal, and I don't even know if I should be posting any of them on the screen. I'm actually gonna post it, and I'll like blank out your faces, because a lot of you were also vulnerable in your comments, and I don't want to put you on blast on a video for it, but your comments just meant so much to me. Literally every one of you that commented on that video, like, I can't express to you how much I felt included. Like, you no longer feel alone in the way that you're feeling, and you realize that there are so many people that are just, you know, we're all the same. At the end of the day, we're all the same, and I may be bigger than some of you, and I may be smaller than some of you, and we're all the same. Like, it doesn't matter. We all have the same stipulations that are put on us by society, and we all are trying to break through them. Like, let's be honest, it would be nice if we could all get to the point where we just say, fuck it, I don't care what people think of me. And I know that we can't all be there at the same time, and I have been inching toward that for so long now. So to post that video, it was like my ultimate like F you to anybody that's ever said anything hurtful to me, and to have such a rewarding response from you guys and such a positive response, and for you guys to tell me how much you could relate and your feelings felt validated from my video. I just can't even. So, I mean, I just can't. I can't even describe to you how much that meant to me. So every single one of your comments, I'm going to put some of them on screen. I'm going to blank you guys out, because not because I don't want to show you guys, but I also don't want to disrespect your comment on my video by putting you on blast on a different video. So I don't know. You all mean the world to me, and I have been so lucky. Oh my God. I have been so lucky to connect with you guys, and I've met so many of you guys through this platform, and yeah, I'm forever grateful that you guys watch my videos and that you, I don't know, give me your time. I'm just forever grateful for that, and that you allow me to talk to you guys like this. So anyway, I am going to leave it at that, and I am sorry I got emotional with you guys. I can't even begin to explain to you guys what you mean to me. So I will see you guys next time, and next time it'll be December, you guys. So get ready for Vlogmas, because it's literally right now. Oh, by the way, remember to hit that red subscribe button if you are new to my channel, and if you want to join a empowering group of badass women, please comment down below. We are all supporting each other down there, so please remember to interact with us, because I love hearing from you guys. And also, actually, I'm sorry, I need to shout out one more thing. Follow me over on Instagram and DM me. Let me know that it's you and that you're coming from my YouTube channel. Follow me on Instagram, because I will follow you back. I love interacting with you guys. I can't even begin, like, this is the reason. Like, you are the reason that I am doing what I'm doing. Like, this is nothing. Like, I get stuff out of it, but it's because of you guys that I get the feelings out of it that I have. So, yeah, follow me over on Instagram. Let me know, and I'll follow you back, and we'll be able to be friends on there, and I'll be able to see what you're doing too, which would be so fun for me. So I will see you guys next time.